Yo, what up, YouTube? Back at you with another video. Obviously, you probably already know it's coming to an end. There's really not much to speak on when it comes to Kratom. As far as the withdrawal process, you know, I think you guys, at this point, I've given as detailed an overview as I could possibly give you guys. You know, yeah, it's gonna suck for a week and some change. Week and some change. But after that, life gets so much better. You know, but yeah, it's at this point, don't want to be, redundant. I don't want to keep saying the same shit, which I kind of feel like there's really nothing else I can contribute uh, at this point. If you guys have followed me up to this point, I think you pretty much already know the story. Um, complete degenerate, complete addict, have a very addictive personality, um, but also have willpower, you know. And you guys got to find your willpower. I know it's in you. It's truthfully, if you're an addict, you have the willpower, you know, uh, because when you want the junk, you go through hell. You put others through hell just to get what it is your mind is and body is craving. That takes willpower too. We're just not using it right. So you gotta aim it at the right spot. Aim it at quitting. Aim it at stopping. It is doable, more than doable, and it's more than worth it. It's man, not even close. And coming into spring, it's time. It's time. I mean, like I said, I'm not abandoning any subscribers. I'm not abandoning the channel. And if you guys message me on whatever platform, I will get to y'all. That's what they call it, Scouts Honor, or I promise. It's just, again, there's a lot going on. So it's it's not always easy to be at the behest of a question. But trust and believe, I do get it. I will get it. And yeah, I'll respond as concisely as I can. I'll respond as quickly as I can. Just bear with me, as I feel like I'm getting back into the world. Obviously, had another job interview today, which went well, which there was no pressure because I already have a job. It's like, I got my main bitch, and now all of a sudden the side bros want to come. It's like, where the fuck were y'all 3 months ago? And then I have another interview on Friday, and I'm taking these out of courtesy because I remember what it was like not having any, interviews or callbacks or any offers extended. Yeah, so it's like, who knows? They might have a better deal. I doubt it. I'm getting a pretty good salary with Brooklyn, but more importantly, it's the same union that I had before I went to Vegas. So it's like I still have seniority. I'm not starting from scratch. I'm literally starting 10 years in. And I'd like to retire in 10 years. And that's my goal, And if I stay off the junk, man, if I never got involved with the shit, man, you gotta be, man, I was really putting, I was hampering my own success, my own progress. And that's what a lot of y'all are doing too. Like, staying on this junk, staying on Kratom or any substance, you're really just prolonging your suffering, for one, but also you're blocking any blessings that may come your way, And I was feeling like that before I even got the job, Yeah, it's just once I did stop and things get clear, it's like, this whole time it felt like the sky was falling, not gonna lie. heavily, heavily, heavily depressed. And that affected everything. I keep saying, homegirl relationship with Miss K. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, because my testosterone was so damn low, and all the anhedonia and everything, I was acting like a little bitch. Ain't no woman want to be with a little bitch. There's only room for one little bitch, and that's usually them, or at least it should be. You got to be stoic. You got to be, solid as a rock. You know. But I will say, being able to admit that, being able to take accountability and understand that, you know what, yeah, I was acting like a little bitch. Being able to admit that is well, humbling for one, but also in a way, well, at least the way I was told, it was sexy. you know, as long as you don't stay there. Like, yeah, this happened, that happened, that happened. I behaved like this, I acted like this, my attitude was such, but that ain't me, and she knows that. I know that more importantly than anything else. And so now it's kind of just, you know, she, I think, she forgave me for, my part in, I played in the spats or whatnot. And I acknowledge, where I was, again, act like like a little punk. And as a result of that, we seem to be in a better place now, and more than that, I know I'm in a better place. So automatically, everything else is what it is, But yeah, that's how we doing. Still looking for work, but not really. I'm just tying up loose ends as far as the jobs that are reaching out now. Just looking at the offers, and it's amazing how this only took a couple of weeks at this point, And just like anything else, you ride the wave, and just be prepared for a crash too. So that's where we at, man. Yeah, I mean, the channel's gonna remain up. I'm still gonna maintain this channel. Um, but as far as like updates and shit regarding Kratom, it's whatever. I do wish you guys get off as soon as you can. I know it's hard, but staying on is harder, But that's all I got. Hope you guys are hanging in there, best you can. And that's what I'm doing. So best of luck, man. And I'm here for y'all. All right? Nothing but love. Peace.